What is going on? Happy President's Day to everybody out there. Hope y'all enjoyed the day off. For those of y'all who worked, I hope you get some rest when you get home. I enjoyed my time off and everything like that. It's just the B.w.L team undefeated moment for the day, a little Devo time and all that. Just wanted to shout out to you all. Shout out to the Joneses because they got my Jones soda here and some flowers. Hope y'all having a good little time there. Matt Debbie Jones was good. But I wanted to share with you all just kind of a part 2 of the devotion that we did earlier today. And in that devotion, we talked about guarding your heart. That's a series that we're doing right now in our team undefeated schools. And it just means that what you do is that you value your heart and understand that it's one of the most valuable things that you have, because your heart is also related to your soul and your mindset and your emotions. And if you give that over to somebody else or something else besides God, usually it'll change the path that God has for our lives. It's kind of like, this is my heart, this little piece of Dove chocolate right here. I know the ladies love some Dove. And I have this chocolate out. You know how it is. You can't just leave candy out because people will take it sometimes. And if I leave this candy out, someone's going to take it because it's sitting there for the taking. But if I take it and I put it in a treasured place and I guard it like it is valuable, then no one's going to be able to take it. See, it's the same thing with our heart and our lives. We take this heart that we have and we say, God, I give it to you. And he puts it into his hands and he guards it. And sometimes we just leave it out for anybody to take. And that's when the enemy can grasp it, take hold of it. And in the word, it says this in 1 Peter 5:8, and it says, stay alert and watch out for your great enemy, the devil, for he prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. So he's saying that if you leave your heart out, if you leave your most valuable possession out, your heart, your emotions, your soul, whatever it may be, that the enemy is going to try to take it from you. He's going to try to take a part of you. Just like my car that got stolen. I left it there unlocked. I left it there with the windows down. He didn't have to do a lot to break into my car because it was already there. And that's how our hearts are sometimes. We leave it out there for the open, just to anybody to come by. Let me take that. Let me take that. Let me take that. And what happens is when someone takes that, it changes the course of your life and it alters it from what God initially had for you. Because in the verse that we shared earlier in Proverbs 4:23, it says, guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Just like when my car was stolen. See, I had a pathway to get to a certain place where God wanted me to be, but my car was stolen. That might be a representation of my heart. And it put me on a detour. It kept me from getting to the place that God wanted me to be. Why? Because I let something else take my heart captive. So I just want to encourage you all to do examination during this month of the February. We're doing on Valentine's Day and stuff, lovely stuff like that. Examine what you're giving your heart over to. Examine what is in control of your heart and mindset. Because the greatest thing that you can ever do is make the commitment to say, God, I give you my heart, and he protects it. And he'll bless you. And he'll keep you safe. Trust in him. Amen? Amen. This is the Team Undefeated B.w.L moment. We out. Peace.